Hi folks, Ron Ray here, returning 65 Solutions, coming to you today with some good news on the Medicare prescription drug front. Today is September the 21st, 2018, and the news on Medicare prescription drug coverage in 2019, the donut hole, the dreaded donut hole, the gap in coverage for brand name prescription drugs is going away. So what I wanted to show you here was just this little graphic. This is one of my favorite graphics on Medicare Part D. It comes from National Council on the Aging. You can look up their website at ncoa.org. And what it just kind of shows you how the donut hole works. So if you start here on this side right here, this is January 1st. On January 1st, you start paying 100% of your drug cost while you're in the deductible phase, and for 2019 the maximum deductible allowed for Part D prescription drug plans is going to be $415. Now it can be less than that, it can even be zero, and if you're in your deductible phase, you're going to pay 100% of your drug cost for those drugs. And then once you've satisfied that deductible, you are now only going to pay about 25% of the cost of your prescription drugs as an out-of-pocket cost at the pharmacy, until the cost of your drugs, both what you pay and what the insurance company pays, reaches that point of $3,820, and that's where the donut hole would normally start. Now, if you're on prescription drugs, prescription generic drugs, you're still going to fall into the donut hole. And while you're in the donut hole, you're the only one paying. The insurance company's not paying, and neither is Medicare. However, you get some mandatory manufacturer's discounts, and in 2019, you're going to pay about 37% for generic drugs. So there's still a donut hole for generic drugs. However, for brand name drugs, while you're in that phase from $38.20 to $76.53, for brand name drugs, you will continue paying 25%. Skipping over that donut hole phase. Now, once your total drug cost, your total drug cost reaches $76.53, you now enter into the catastrophic phase, and Medicare takes over at 95%, and you pay 5% for both brand name and generic drugs until December 31st rolls around. January 1st, it starts all over again with the 2020 plans. Now for 2018, the year that we're currently in, I'm just looking at the page here. The donut hole started at $37.50, not $38.20, so it got pushed down the road a little bit, and it ended at $75.08, and now ends at $76.53. So it opened up a little bit, and it got pushed down the road a little bit. However, in 2018, you would have paid 35% for your brand name drugs while you're in the donut hole. So your price would have increased by 10% while you're in that donut hole, because before that you were paying 25%, and then it went to 35%. So it took a jump up. For 2019, there will be no jump in price for brand name prescription drugs. There will still be a slight jump for generics. So we think that's good news, because for most of the people that are going to hit the donut hole anyway, it's the brand name drugs that put you in the donut hole. Generic drugs usually don't get you there. Now, if you have any questions about this, you need any help navigating the Medicare.gov site, or if you just need some advice on your prescription drug plans, give us a call, and we can kind of point you in the right direction. We're not going to sign you up for a plan or do anything like that, but we will help you figure out where your donut hole is going to be, if you have one, what your drugs are going to kind of cost based on the plan that you have and the pharmacy that you have, and then we'll point you in the right direction. But we can answer your questions anytime. Just give us a call. The number is 800-515-4031, 800-515-4031, or you can look us up on the web at www.t65s.com. We'll see you folks. Have a good weekend.